So, as you say, for instance, in your chocolate, if you would be that beautiful bonbon, in there is also ginger. So what is that as a value for the others, for the outside world?
Well, for me, ginger is texture, and it has a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of bite. So for me, what that's saying, because we're talking about your candy coating, what signals you're sending to the outside world, is you're not gonna get someone who's always sweet all the time. I can be a little bit sarcastic, I can be a little bit challenging with clients, that sort of thing. It's not gonna be a soft, milky, that's not your experience of me. Your experience of me is gonna be dark chocolate because there's a strong taste with a little sweetness and a little edge, just a little bit of an edge. But I think that's a fair representation of who I am. And you know what? I also know that that's not everybody's first choice. And that's fine, but the people who do choose me, that's who they want, and we're gonna work well together. I think that teenage girls in particular will like the Bonbon Model because it is about, it's fun, it's about chocolate, you can talk about chocolate all day, but also because I wish I had it when I was a teenager. We're at that age, we're trying to figure out who we are, what we're good at doing, what our values are, what we're really passionate about, and yet we just sort of look at it vaguely and guess, and we don't know what process to go through, and that's what the POP process offers. So you could sit around with a bunch of teenage girlfriends and say, okay, I'm a chocolate, pick which chocolate is me or which ingredients in that chocolate are me, and get feedback in a fun way from your friends, and help apply it to describing who you are. But to me, having that, the POP process, and having the words to describe who I am was something I needed when I was about 16.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and I think for me too. And by the way, not only when I was 16, but for instance, when you're 16, you're starting to sort of look ahead and think like, what do I want in the future? But especially later on also, I feel like I've had 3 careers in my life. And every time I feel like I've been at this juncture and thought like, what I have now, is this really me? Is this really making me happy? And something is not gelling, but what is it? And then having something like the POP process, I think would have helped me.
It takes courage and a little guidance to own your uniqueness and then learn how to express that to the world. And that's why we created our Bonbon Model, to help you do that and to make it a little more fun.
So, go on, think of yourself as a fancy chocolate and enjoy all the layers, the flavors and the textures that make you, you.